Have you ever wondered what it takes to change the world? Imagine standing at the edge of history, your heart racing, knowing that if you succeed, humanity itself will leap into the skies for the first time. The Wright brothers, Wilbur and Orville, faced that moment. Two men from a small town in Ohio, without formal engineering degrees or wealthy investors, dared to dream of something bigger, a machine that could fly. They weren't the first to try. Far from it. Legends of the time, wealthy inventors, scientists, and engineers had poured fortunes into the pursuit of flight. Most failed spectacularly. So what made the Wright brothers different? By the end of this video, you'll not only know their secret, but you might also discover something extraordinary about your own potential. Wilbur and Orville Wright were ordinary men with extraordinary curiosity. Born in the late 19th century, they were raised in a family that valued learning over wealth. Their father, a bishop, often brought them books and gadgets that sparked their imaginations. One day, he brought home a simple flying toy, a small helicopter powered by rubber bands. That moment planted a seed. As young men, the brothers didn't follow the traditional path of their time. They didn't attend prestigious universities or inherit fortunes. Instead, they started a bicycle shop. Not exactly the most glamorous job, right? But this humble business taught them lessons they'd later apply to aviation, balance, mechanics, and persistence. Now here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. At the time, the quest for flight was a race of fierce competition among inventors and scientists. The U.S. government even backed Samuel Langley, a prominent inventor with a seemingly unbeatable advantage, funding and resources. Langley's attempts, however, ended in public and humiliating failure. The Wright brothers, they had no government backing, no wealth, just a relentless drive. Every day after working long hours at their bike shop, they'd pore over books, sketch designs, and experiment tirelessly. They weren't just building a machine, they were solving a problem no one else had cracked: control. Imagine spending years of your life on a dream everyone mocks, knowing that every failure could mean the end. What kept them going? By 1903, the Wright brothers had developed a prototype they believed could fly. They traveled to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, a remote area chosen for its strong winds and sandy dunes. On December 17, 1903, the moment of truth arrived. With their self-designed engine humming and the makeshift aircraft trembling, Orville climbed aboard. The machine lifted off the ground for 12 breathtaking seconds. 12 seconds that changed everything. It wasn't just flight, it was proof that human ingenuity could conquer what was once thought impossible. But here's the most surprising part: their story didn't end there. After their success, the world wasn't immediately convinced. Newspapers ignored them. Critics doubted them. Yet the brothers kept refining their designs, eventually proving beyond doubt that sustained flight was possible. Their persistence didn't just give us airplanes, it taught us a universal truth. The Wright brothers weren't the smartest or the richest. They didn't have the most resources. What they had was an unshakable belief in their vision and a willingness to fail, learn, and try again. Think about this: the Wright brothers' first flight was shorter than the wingspan of a modern airplane. Yet it marked the beginning of a journey that now connects every corner of the world. So what about you? What dream are you holding on to? Maybe it feels impossible, maybe people doubt you. But if the Wright brothers taught us anything, it's that the impossible is often just a little persistence away from reality. Their story isn't just about flight, it's about daring to believe in something greater, even when the odds are stacked against you. Remember, the world isn't changed by those who settle for easy answers, it's changed by those who dare to ask, what if? And here's the real question: will you be one of them? Stay inspired, stay fearless, and keep reaching for the skies.